Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to You Stay Classy San Marino. It's the big one. It's the second leg of the semi-final of the Cup. Everyone's definition of a big one. Now, we obviously lost 3-0 to Arsenal, losing on the away goals rule in the Europa League second knockout round. But we turned that back around with a 2-0 home win over Torino, which means that we are 12 points clear at the top of the league. We are 12 points clear of Inter, the team that we will be playing in our second game today, who I don't believe we've beaten for a little while. In fact, possibly ever. Can we just give me what I want? Thank you. Let's just check. And whilst we're waiting for this to do it, thank you. Okay, right. So we've beaten them twice. The last time was earlier this season where we beat them 5-2. And the other time was... Oh my god. Why did you click away from it, you absolute bellend? And the other time we beat them was... Oh, that's Lazio. Okay, good. Never mind. So we're just going to play Lazio. We've just beaten them 1-0 in the league. We drew with them 0-0 in the first leg of the Italian Cup semi-final. We're now playing them at home. Earlier on in the season, I think we beat them. We have a pretty good record against them generally, so I think we should be okay. We're going to try and rest some players for the Inter game, and therefore try and I think Hayes can't play in because he's suspended for the next league game, right? He's got no bans. Is that true? Is that actually true? How do I see it? Training reports, history, training stats, form. He was sent off against Lazio. That was previous. So he was suspended for. Does that? I feel like he should not be able to. I feel like he should not be able to play in the Inter game. So I'm going to play him here and then be proven wrong. But yeah, I'm going to play him, try and get him basic. Oh my god, the words. My essential thing is I want to save him. I want to save the Rooster for the game against Inter. Jesus, it was that hard. And so that's what we're going to do. Obviously, if he then turns out that he can play against them, then great, and he will do. But if he's fit, yeah, if not, we need to have the one that we know can play fit. So some fingerprints on my screen. I can see them. You can't, luckily for you. Anyway, here we go then. San Marino versus Lazio, second leg of the semi-final of the Cup. Jesus, they've already hit the post. 2 minutes in. This would be our third final in a row if we got to this final. Just looking at the stats now. Jabari misses out. Davey on into the box. Fagner shoots. Fagner scores an absolute belter. Oh, yes, please. A beautiful goal. I mentioned that he scored in a game. Him and Bush scored together in a game a little while back. Fagner's goal in that one was from about here, and he crossed, and it was definitely a cross, and the keeper just sort of dropped it in, and it was given as a goal for Fagner. So it's nice for him to score a proper goal. We're 1-0 up after 10 minutes. These games so far this season against Lazio have been pretty cagey. So they've always been either like won by the odd goal, basically. So I'm hoping that we can maybe just make this one a bit more comfortable. Chaparro to Amara to Win. Oh, Win could have set up the win there. Thank you, but he didn't. I was going to mention that before we scored, I was going to mention that, maybe hang on, wait, Davey heads over. The last team to win the Cup 3 years in a row was Inter back in the 2060s. They won 4 in a row. Since then, 2 in a row is the record, held by us, Juve, Udinese, AC Milan. In fact, AC Milan twice. Juve twice, in fact, as well. So yeah, we'll be looking for the first 3 in a row. We've won 3 of the last 4 Italian Cups, Inter winning the other 1. De Jong there to Kolic. Onion Kolic, their striker, is a player who, when he was a bit younger, looked like he was going to become one of the big things in European football. But he hasn't quite moved on in his progression as well as you would have hoped. A bit of a kind of classic Football Manager mid-table player. He's pretty good still. Like I would, yeah, he's the kind of player that like he could probably do a job for us, but I'd have to spend like £17 million on him, which is obviously ridiculous, and I wouldn't do it. But You know, if he came up on a free, for example, I'd probably snap him up. That's the kind of player he is. And then he'd be a backup player. Anyway, so he's also caused an injury to one of us there. Just about wins the ball there. Jabari running through. Jabari, Aymar, Chaparro, Hayes to win. Win shoots and Sabag blocks it. Goes out for a throw on the left for us. Amara, Chaparro doesn't get the cross in, but Ben Luffen fouls. Have a last chance for a chance here. No. Free kick flies over Davies' head, and it's the half-time whistle. So we're 1-0 up. We have the advantage. As I've said before, I don't believe the away goals rule counts in this competition. In fact, it can't do because we went to penalties before, so no. Oh no, but maybe it can do for two-legged ties. Anyway, we'll find out. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But we'll find out. Okay. Hayes now then to Navarro to Win. Win is tackled. Navarro wins it back. Hayes again. Win with the ball. Amara scores. Come on then, son. That's 2-0, and we're almost certainly in the final. The final, I think, will probably be against Inter Milan. I think the other semi-finalist is it Napoli? It could be. I feel like it's someone who's pretty weak, and that's why I'm assuming it's going to be Inter who goes through. They drew 0-0 at home. And now they have to play each other again. Obviously, that's how two-legged ties work. Amara running forwards with the ball, still going, has a shot, it was blocked. Chaparro to Hayes. Chaparro again, Hayes again. Chaparro, Hayes running with the ball. Aymar to Chaparro, Hayes. Back to Davy, to Hayes, to Chaparro. They've put up a little roadblock for us. We can't really seem to get past them. It's okay. Bush has it now. Hayes to Chaparro, who shoots, and it was pretty wasteful. But it's okay. We're 2-0 up. We're looking pretty comfortable, if I'm honest. Not a single shot on target. That was a terrible free kick. Good to see. We're going to, I think, bring on... we need to change the two strikers. I'm annoyed that I didn't keep on Yilmaz on the bench because I would have put him on at this point. Cruz Real to Junior. Salva. Big ball forward. Fagner gets there. He's on a bit of a roll today. Jabari still going. The ball falls to Win. How has he put that just the wrong side of the post? That's very unfortunate. One of their players is forced off with an injury. I think we can just let everybody play a little bit longer. Even Jabari looking a bit tired, but I think we can give him 5 more minutes. Acosta, terrible throw in there, and Bruno Cruz goes through the back of Aymar, probably getting himself a booking here. Yeah, Bruno Cruz yellow card. Es Lazio. Schoenberger, big ball forward. Jabari has it now. Win to Amara. Amara to cross, surely. No, he loses out, but Bush to Chaparro. Chaparro's shot goes way over the bar. Okay, we will bring on Caballero. And I think we'll give Aymar a bit of a break, and we'll have Garcia come on just to run things down the right wing there. Although I suppose the white wing and the right wing are much the same. Sederqvist takes the ball off Schoenberger and finishes, but he was apparently offside. Seems harsh. I wasn't really looking at the line, and maybe it was entirely fair. Caballero wins the ball in the air in an absolutely unprecedented move, sets up Amara for his second. What a smashing grab that was. Brilliant stuff. 3-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. We are through into the final. Lovely stuff. Now, can we make a change to preserve some of our players? Maybe we can... I don't want to bring the Rooster on to preserve him. There really doesn't mean much at all here to do. I suppose we could bring Fagner off Ferreira, but I mean Ferreira's probably going to play anyway. We'll see. He's played very well as Fagner. Got us into the final. If we play Inter in the final, I'm going to be upset because we're probably going to lose. Although we did beat them in the final of something. We beat them in the Super Cup final. No, come on now. He's going to get sent off, isn't he? Fuck off now, really? We're 3-0 up. Sigh. Alright, well, we'll just play with 3 centre-backs for That's so dumb. Why would you do that? Free kick goes well over anyway. Stupid. We might just put Hayes back there and put Caballero into the middle. Let Mara be at the top there. So dumb. Caballero. Walter de Groot. Walter de Groot. Oh, so that means Navarro can't play in the final. It does give him a bit of a break before he gets to play in the... Davey heads over the bar. It gives him a little 10 minutes extra recovery time before we play Inter, because I don't think the suspensions from this competition run over into the league. Davey has been dominant. Amara still chasing right at the end. That's what I like to see. He's had a little bit of a renaissance at the end of this season. He really didn't play very well for the first 2/3 of it, but he's quite come into his own as we've had to do some rotation to try and fit in these double-legged ties in Europe and in the Cup here. We're through to the final. It's good to see, good to know. Congratulations, lads. We're in the final once again. Still none of our players on the top scorer list. So we are in another final. That's great. Do we know who it's going to be against? Inter? Yeah, Frosinone is the other team, so we'll probably be playing Inter. Navarro banned for one match. Well, you're a fucking idiot. Chaparro is also going to... Yeah, so we're going to miss Chaparro and Amara in the final. Of course. Right. Pleased we got the victory, but we won't get ahead of ourselves. I think we have a fantastic chance. Yeah, I'd have preferred them not to get all booked. Yeah, he was very good. Yeah, he'll obviously be back as soon as possible because he's the best centre-back we've got. Good. Now, I will... Oh, I've not done it. But I will pause this now and we'll go on to the Inter game. So I'll see you in a moment. Bye. Okay then, we're back, and results have gone okay for us. It doesn't really matter particularly, but with 8 games remaining for AC Milan, they are behind us by 11 points. 9 points? 9 points. 9 points? 9 points. Well, we have a game in hand that is against Inter. We need to hopefully win it in order to stay ahead. You know the drill. It's the same video. I don't have to explain it all again, but I might anyway. Now then, we have a much worse record against them than is reasonable. What are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? Put Pornus up there, thank you. Yeah, so Hayes is still suspended despite the fact that it told me he wasn't, so never trust Football Manager. Amar comes in. What are you doing? Amar comes out. Shaq comes in, Ledesma comes in, the back four can stay the same because they've all recovered nicely. It leaves us with Amar and Jabari on the bench, Garcia, Chaparro, Win, Ferreira and Yilmaz. Yeah, he's better than Kern. Okay, so let's go with it. Schönenberger in goal, keeps his place. They're playing their ridiculous, stupid formation that I hate. We've got a few people making interesting appearances for us. We've got a couple of players, 25 appearances, 150 appearances for us. A couple of players who need a few more goals to reach their goal tallies. Let's see what we can do here. A loss wouldn't be the end of the world. We've got enough games left that we can essentially drop 2 or 3 more losses, but let's obviously not try and do that. I would take a draw. A draw would be tasty. Schönenberger nicely held after 1.5 minutes. They've already had the ball in our keeper's arms. That's fine. Fagner. Shaq to Ward. Brilliant ball to Caballero. And Caballero scored after 2 minutes. Come on. What a ball. A nightmare start for Inter. We beat them 5-2 last time. Is it going to be 6 this time? No, obviously not. We shouldn't be that arrogant. But come on. Come on, you Sammarinos. I was kind of hoping that if AC Milan had lost to Napoli, they beat them 5-2, but if they had lost and we were then to have won this game, we wouldn't be able to win this week, but I think it would have meant that next week or like 2 games time we'll be able to actually win the title. So it will be that I will record the next couple of games. So Kraler makes a good save there. I'll be definitely recording the next few league games to make sure that we capture the moment we win the league, if we win the league. On camera, although I think we will at this point, but fingers crossed. Got to keep it all under wraps for now. Ledesma tackled by Viviani. Martins with the ball. Martins tackled by the Rooster. Ward, could he slip through Caballero again. He puts the ball to the back post. Caballero has it. Ledesma scores. It might be an own goal. It's not. Ledesma has it. It's a mountain to climb for Inter. It's 2-0. We've started like a fucking fire, ripping through the Inter Tinderwood defence. Caballero's shot saved. It went in slightly off of number 4, but it still counts as Ledesma's goal. Delightful stuff. Navarro gets his customary yellow card. Will he get sent off again? Probably. Ledesma also booked. Bush with the ball tries to play forward to Pornos, but doesn't quite get there. Now Gould has it now. Martins out to Gould. Bush tackles. Viviani puts the ball in. Davy heads clear. I didn't mention that Frosinone obviously lost 1-0 to Inter Milan, a goal from Tvardzic. Put them through into the final. So this is a rundown of the cup final that will take place later on in the season, obviously. Although it would be fun if it was today, and it counted for the league and also the cup, but that would also be kind of disappointing. But yeah, so it does mean that we will have a very tough cup final this year. In order to get that 3 in a row that I was talking about earlier on, we will have to get past Inter, who are one of the best teams in Italy. Although they didn't do very well in Europe this year. And actually, I think they're coming to the end of this cycle of their squad, because they've got a lot of... Spano must have injured Pornos there, or taken him down, but he got himself an injury instead. Wardy slits through Caballero. Caballero shoots. Krejler could have put it into Shaq there. Yeah, I noticed when we played them in the Super Cup that they had quite an old team. I went through their side. And actually, I was sort of saying, I don't think very many of these players actually play in the first team, but it seems like quite a lot of them do play regularly. So it would explain their poor start to the season. It would also explain why they're still one of the best teams in Italy. They're just maybe not as good as they were before. Spano manages to clear. He's carrying a knock. Ward to Shaq. It's gone over and out. It's a throw-in for us. So yeah, we might be catching Inter at just the right time. We certainly seem to have come into a season where everyone else is pretty poor. One of those. This is our sort of Leicester City season. What's happening with there? The Roosters a bit tired, right? Well, let's keep things going for now. And we've got Yilmaz who can come on. Spano to Rivaldo. Plays it into Viviani, nearly gets intercepted. Krejla plays it forward. We head it back to Gonçalves. Benitez, let's not concede early this half, please. Gould, good save from Schoenenberger. And then Bush, I think, put it out for a corner. Shouts for a penalty from the opposition. I don't know what they're talking about. Didn't see anything myself. Benitez is going to take this corner. And it comes, and we head it away. Spano's chasing. He is injured. Remember Ledesma? Well done. Spano plays it off him smartly. It's going to be a long throw. Hopefully it's like the Torino throw earlier on. No, but Shaq clears. Pornos is chasing that down. Has actually won it back off of... Oh, okay, never mind. Navarro wins it. Shaq has it now. Ward plays it forward for Caballero. Caballero back in for Ward. Ward has a corner, or a cross that wins a corner, sorry. 48 minutes gone. It's been a busy start to this half. Navarro wins that ball from the corner. Ledesma puts the ball in. There's no one there, though. Hassel, big cross, goes to Van Delft. Van Delft? Strange name. Bush loses out in the air to Gould, who fouls him. Come on, 50 minutes. Let's keep this up. Hassel to Gould. The Rooster... let's just... Navarro, great clearance. Pornos still going. The Rooster still going. How much does the Rooster have in him? 69, nice. But we might... Gold, good save. And Van Delft puts it straight into the hands of Schoenenberger and absolutely hang your head in shame there, Van Delft. That was poor. Good play by Fagner to play it off their attacker and win us a throw. 51 minutes. I think we might need to start thinking about replacing the Rooster. Hassel's ball to the back post. Spano, the injured Spano, has scored. That's annoying. Not much more we can do, though. Let's go with that. Yeah. Hassel's ball in to Spano. No one was on him. We've made our change. Yilmaz comes on for the Rooster. Yilmaz, the player we signed on a free when we joined Serie A. Davy with the ball toward to Caballero. And my point of bringing that up was he might be one of the first players to win. Oh, God, Caballero scores. Yes, please. That's 3-1. Inter Milan 1. San Marino 3. We are 12 points clear at the top with 8 games to go. So yeah, we actually still need 4 of those games to be won before we've guaranteed the victory. But they could also drop points, remember. But yeah, Yilmaz comes in on a free, one of our best players in the first few seasons to help stabilise us as a club. Absolutely, sort of understandably, drops off a little bit as he gets older and the players we bring in get better, but he's still in the side contributing as we attempt to win our first ever Serie A title. 62 minutes gone, 64 minutes gone. I think they've taken off, they brought on Zittel and Nilsson, our nemesis. I'm going to bring on Win for Ledesma, who looks like he's taken a bit of a hit. I didn't notice him doing that. Okay, Bush with a throw to Ledesma. To Bush again. Zittel and Nilsson forces it off, and I think they've won themselves a throw. Yeah, they have. Ledesma comes off. Win comes on. 74 minutes. Shaq with a free kick. Could we have another 4? It's a crossbar hitter from Davey there. Benitez wins the ball from Fagner. Gold now running on with it. Gold tackled by Bush. Lovely stuff. Bush plays it out for a throw. Actually does something smart, and that's what I like to see. We're going to bring on Chaparro for Shaq there. He's looking pretty tired. Also looks like he might have taken a little hit. Von der Meulen tries to get the ball, but we do clear it. We'll bring off Shaq now. Chaparro coming on. 81 minutes. We've surely won this. 85 minutes with a big goal kick from Schoenenberger. Van Delft, Yilmaz wins it. Oh, what are you doing? Win still going, gives the ball to Caballero. Pornos still going as well. Up to Chaparro. Win has it. Now can he cross? He does towards Caballero. It doesn't get there. Chaparro and Krela saves. It could have been 4-1. Spano has had a sensational game despite being injured early on. Pornos hits the post though. Oh, it could have been quite the hammering in to take from us today, but they've just about got away with it in terms of not having it being embarrassing. But 3-1. Oh, at home, Caballero is going to get booked. But we have won 3-1. A nice victory. A storming game for Caballero, who gets himself a hat-trick. Well, a hat-trick of goals and an assist. 2 goals and an assist. That's what you got. We won at the San Siro. Is it still called the San Siro? Oh, I mean, it will still be called the San Siro, but do they still play at the San Siro? Who knows? It was at the Giuseppe Meazza, so that's the same stadium. Okay, fine. So we've won that game. Davey, what? Oh, not our Davey, fine. Superb performance. Early goals, always helpful. No, I had confidence we'd keep it out. Yep, the right call was made. I don't want to talk about that. We have to play them in the final. That would be stupid to say that we have mind game victories over them. But we now have a run of easy-ish, like on paper games. The only tough game we have, well, the last 4 games of the season should be tough because Sampdoria are actually having a pretty stellar season. They're up in 5th. But we can have the league wrapped up. Wins against all 4 of those teams will guarantee us the title. So I'm not going to record Palermo Verona, but I will come back for Cremonese and Frosinone because there's every chance that someone will have dropped points before then anyway. So we'll come back for those games. We'll see how we do, and then fingers crossed we will have won us a title. And then obviously we'll be back in the final day of the season for the Italian Cup final. So see you in the next one, guys. Bye.